working. Before I get into this, we'll run some. For God's sake, hold on. YouTube being dumber than a bag of rocks. Hold on right now. There we go. All right, ladies and ladies and gentlemen. As I was saying in the last stream, give me 1 second. All right. I am back. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry you guys didn't get much of the 2K25 wrestling universe. Like I said, that was basically a dry run to see what I needed to fix and what I could fix. That mode is going to be worked on a little bit because let's face it, it needs a little bit of work. We're not going to get. We're not going to get too far into that because what the fuck? Well, that's a bitch. That was weird because that one was sitting. That one was actually standing straight up in the refrigerator. Okay, Anyway, as I was saying, there's still one character I gotta get. I gotta get the Godfather. Um, the one I couldn't find was too sexy. Unfortunately, somebody didn't make him, so that was taken out of there for doing that. I'm gonna wait until I think I'm gonna hold off for about two from when him and I hung out last weekend. Next weekend we won't hang out. The following weekend him and I might on that Saturday night. I don't know what's going on. Or Friday night, whatever I decide. Him and I are gonna do some reworks to this, to the universe. Of course, you all know my buddy Michael. He helps me with a lot of the wrestling stuff, especially the hard shit that I can do. It just takes forever by myself. And he will be able to help me kind of rearrange what match types and how things should be set up and where we should take some people off the roster because I don't know how Jade Cargill and Selena Vega got involved in there. With that being said, let's get into some college football. And we are Blue Mountain State at home, which makes it a lot better. Sucks that I'm going to have
to. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off.
So, him and I were actually going to stream for you guys last weekend.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be stopped at the 18. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get hits.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He makes the catch. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Fires it incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute.
And he's got it in the end zone.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Ohio State's offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted, number 19.
God, that guy is
If that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Quickly to the tight end. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think what a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it. And to continue to have that edge and that hunger, we'll see if they can do it.
Caught over the middle. It's ball.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He'll do it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run the sneak for it.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Thurman. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over SMU. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Showing the arm strength to the left. Intercepted
over it.
Play. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Gives it on the option. Swing cut there. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
There's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Close to the marker, it's Graham. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
I don't know
They've
there,
got it at
Chief.
the 16-yard line. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Graham. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Absolutely perfect. That brings him to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Finding an escape route. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete in the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Peoples. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Holy shit.
That's reeled in. It's Graham. Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This This offense is so good. Man, they can
They didn't
hurt
give me
you
a chance to
in so
line the
many
freaking
different
play.
ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He breaks a tackle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. From the gun. Give on the inside. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a second down. On the ground, it's Oliver. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Fires to the middle. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Illegal blocking. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
They're desperate to... Anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got a chance. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Buckeyes are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Thurman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Snagged in the middle. It's Ball. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Go.
That roughing.
It's the dude that ran into him.
Probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete. Turning it on.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. The official says no good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got him downfield. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. On target over the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. Oh, he got loose. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The short hands. It's Smith. Breaks gets into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's ball. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Looking to scramble. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Powers through the defender. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The offense set for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw. He's taking the shot. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
That quarterbacks in zone coverage, they have to see it, and they have to manipulate defenders, and they don't. You can tell the middle linebacker reading his eyes the whole way, breaks on the football, and then turns into an offensive player and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a man in the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to attack another one. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gives it on the option. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's got an open man. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got his man downfield. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And the extra point is good. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Graham. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the tight end. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to hit the sideline on the jet sweep. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Bringing it back. Out of bounds at the 18, and man, do they have great field position now. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They started this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing, that they're...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Going right to work up top. Oh, they're after him. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. A strike downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The give out of the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Oliver. Past the 1st down marker and still running. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick strike complete. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Slams it ahead. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Rushes on him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. The 20. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grab near the marker. It's Berry. He's loose. Running inside the 20. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Motion from the back. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on 3rd and goal? Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Fakes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Got the 1st down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Got enough space. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
To throw, it's Sayin. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Porter.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Makes the grab, it's Graham. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's first down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ball. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Ball. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Dead center perfect.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the first down and more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Fouls through the defense. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He fires a bullet to the right. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Nice move to keep running. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Power football with the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Man, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
To the air. It's Sayin. They're working that left side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. We've been treated to an offensive clinic so far through 3 quarters as we take a look at the stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Donaldson. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Down a throw. Shoots it to the left. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Got it behind the line. It's Hooks. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is cool. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Looking to throw on first down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give on the inside. Picks up the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's hooked. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll try the run. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Porter. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Gets it past the marker.
You know, when you're QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You going right or you going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. Nice decision there by the quarterback.
Got the quick pass. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. The Buckeyes are on the move. From the gun, the ground game. Finding open areas. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did. gave up a huge play. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Berry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets him up on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to ride this running back. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Makes the grab. Snowed under by the defense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking for a crease. It's Oliver. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down. 4th.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop. Breaks into the open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Caught in the backfield. It's Tate. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Slings it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. There's the pressure. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle. It's Berry. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul-searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul-searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because normally I would tell you, well, the #1 team loses. They're still in the college football playoff hunt. But after that loss, I'm questioning whether they can even win their own conference. They got smacked around today.
Yeah, and I think that's what matters. Like in the committee's eyes, we always see like a convincing loss like this, a beatdown. Like this is not a good thing on your resume. A lot of time it ends up being an anchor that will keep you out of that spot. Still a good team. Still a lot of time to do some great things in front of them. Today was a disappointing day.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.